And what has become a tradition of sorts around here the last few years, as well as a fun challenge to see who will come onto camera. Some of the team expresses what they're thankful for in 2023. So as part of this tradition of sharing what we're grateful for each year, Matt has come up with the obvious of one, expressing that gratitude, and two, asking a new question each year to highlight the season, the holiday of Thanksgiving. Here's what the team had to say this year.
This year, I am grateful for our daughter, Emmy, and she's 2.5 now, which is such a fun age. It's been such a blast to see her personality develop. She's hilarious, definitely keeps us on our toes. This age is so much fun, and we're so grateful to be able to enjoy that with her and continue to watch her grow.
What I'm thankful for the last 12 months is there's been a lot of change, a lot of personal change, a lot of family change, a lot of professional change. I think the best thing about change is it's really an opportunity to show what opportunities you might be able to do, what things on the horizon are actually out there. So I'm really just grateful for the ability and opportunity for this change to come down, which has been good.
I am thankful for the slowdown. Honestly, one of my favorite things about the holidays is the fact that people just do less. So you get to spend a lot more time just kind of sitting around and eating and drinking and laughing and playing games, and I like that. I like not having to think that I've got to go to work. No offense, team. I like that the market is closed, or at least half days. And it just creates a period of time where we get to focus on the people that we love and spending time with them. And I like that.
I'm grateful that I have my first, out of college job. That's my experience. I didn't think I'd have that for a really long time. I have the space here with my team and the company as a whole to make changes and improve and better myself, both professionally and personally. It makes a really big difference being happy to come to work every day.
So what I'm grateful for in 2023 is just patience in general, patience from my family, in what has been a very especially busy year. Just always, of course, grateful for them. Patience of our colleagues, particularly the staff here at TenCapitol, who's been working incredibly hard, and patience from all of you. I know it's been a year of a lot of change, a lot of exciting change we have no doubt has begun and will continue to lead to great places. And so people's patience with that, understanding, not only means a lot to me, but I know it means a lot to the team.
Every single year, the older I get, it's gonna sound like an old man, but I'm always just very grateful for health. That's at the end of the day, if you don't have health, you don't have anything. So just seeing healthy, a healthy dad, my wife's parents are healthy, healthy kids. At the end of the day for me, it's like if there's no health issues in the family at the end of the year, that's always it. Health, if you don't have it, you don't have anything.
I am grateful for the wonderful people in my life. I have a lot of people that just bless my life, whether it's in songwriting or family or close friends, and it's really grateful for every single one of them.
This time of year, I definitely think about relationships as something that I'm thankful for. I'm very thankful for my family. It's a great time of year to get to see those people that we're close to, that maybe don't live as close as we would like anymore, and get to spend that time. And I'm also thankful for relationships with our clients. Our work at TenCapitol is unique and special, and one of the things it does is allow us to really get to know the people that we work with. And so they kind of become a little bit like an extended family to us at times like this.
I am thankful for friendships. I think that I have leaned on so many friends in my life, and I hope that I've been there for friends as well, but I am just at a season in my life where I'm super grateful for friends.
I mean, the worst thing that's ever happened during one of our Thanksgivings is we were supposed to host, and it's pretty uneventful even still, and my wife got sick, so she just laid at home on the couch and watched the Thanksgiving Day Parade while I flied solo over to my parents with a turkey in tow. It wasn't necessarily anything that crazy, but we did a Thanksgiving remake, or makeup, if you will, after she was feeling better, I think the next weekend. But I'm not sure that there was turkey. That might have just been pizza night. I always threaten, if we're hosting Thanksgiving, or Christmas or any of those things, it might just be Papa Murphy's Take and Bake. We don't need to go to the whole ordeal of all the turkey and stuffing and all that. But, you know, the rest of the family disagrees with me on that.
Last year during Thanksgiving, the dogs gotten a piece of food fell on the ground and a dog fight erupted under the table. Woke everybody up for sure, but not a memory we want to cherish. Everyone was okay. No animals were injured in said Thanksgiving disaster.
As a very trusting young soul, and I can remember at Thanksgiving where we've been watching lots of football on television. Of course, Cowboys, a team that I knew would be playing. And so the night before Thanksgiving, my uncles decided to pull me aside and tell me a good news, bad news situation that I would be suiting up for the Cowboys the next day. That they had called, they'd seen my performances. I forget if I was 3, 4, but young enough to believe it and very excited at first. That excitement led into sheer terror as they started putting me into my helmet and shoulder pads to march me back to the park before my mother finally intervened and saved me and took me to console me with some pumpkin pie. But that's one, I guess, my funniest Thanksgiving memories.
My stepmom, who I love dearly, she's not always the main cook of the family, but she was really dedicated to, I'm gonna cook the turkey. And so we all said, okay. And I think what happens, the oven actually turned off at some point. And so we went, you know, this is probably 5 hours after the turkey was supposed to be ready. We go and it's raw. So we basically had to like fire up the heat really fast to be able to like, cause we were gonna eat in an hour or something like that. And we ended up actually just like cutting the turkey like into pieces to have it cook faster in the oven. And it ended up being still a delicious meal, but it was like one of those like panic attacks. You're like, everything's ready in like 45 minutes and like we don't have a turkey. Like, it's a pretty funny story. It was a good time.
Turkey in my dorm, oh my gosh. We had Friendsgiving during COVID. My really good guy friend, Caleb, he attempted to cook this massive turkey and like the oven is minuscule because it's for a college dorm. It's not like a conventional oven in a home, and it took him like 12 hours to cook. He said he was up at like 3 in the morning trying to cook this thing, and it was amazing. It tasted great. Just a little bit of chaos, a lot of rules, but a lot of fun. And at some point in the evening, I think we put on like Charlie Brown and just kind of vegged out on different spots on the carpet and in student chairs and just watched the movie together, and that was a really good day.
Well, one of the things that Thanksgiving means to me is the annual kickoff of holiday movie season. You'll see who can stay awake through the whole thing after having turkey and stuffing and maybe a couple pieces of pie. I hope this year Planes, Trains, and Automobiles gets prime viewing spot, and then maybe followed by A Christmas Story.
It always happens on my wife's side. They love to cook, and we just get going, and usually we're going hard into the paint with the wine. It's flowing, everybody's cooking, the kids are having a good time, and we end up eating at like 8 to 9 o'clock every single year, it seems like, because the turkey ends up taking longer than we think. So that's always the fun thing, is it's pretty funny actually. We're all having fun and enjoying each other's company, and inevitably we eat maybe before 8, but it seems like that's usually, you know, usually what ends up happening is the plan is to eat at 6, and it always ends up being 2 to 3 hours later.
I think one of the fun things about our family Thanksgiving is that we love to go out to the farm in Ritzville. And when we go out there, nothing is ready. So we show up and we just start dusting off and creating Thanksgiving in 2 hours. There's no stress. We enjoy throwing it together, and whatever happens, happens. It's a surprise every year how it turns out. So that's what I really kind of cherish, actually, but it's kind of fun.
And with that, we'll wrap it up. Again, thankful for the teammates that you got to hear from. Thankful for those of you who tune into these videos each week. And again, thankful for all of your patience, support, kind words over the course of not only this year, but really throughout the history of 10 Capital. Hope you've had a wonderful week with your families. See you soon.